Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I can't even believe it's Friday today. Wow. The week has flown by. And, man, looking forward to some good price action today. We'll cross our fingers. It's been a little bit rough. Good morning, Michael. There's the opening bell, guys. We were getting after it. Looks like the overnight low dipped back down into our range, and now we're headed above yesterday's high. Testing it right now. And then I think, yeah, we have a couple more key levels above that, which I'm going to mark. It kind of feels like we're going to be headed to the upside today. Yeah, so a few key levels up there. Look at this move, man. Directly up. Absolute straight line. Good morning, Julian. Buenos dias, Paul. Bill, good morning to you, Tom. Jonathan, hey. Ron, it's good to see you. Like button officially smashed. I love it. Definitely hit that like button as you're coming in. Spread some positive holiday cheer. Good morning, Neil. So the very first trade we will consider is a long, as we're above the overnight high. We can get a nice clean pullback. This move up looks pretty solid. Every time you smash the like button, an angel gets his wings. True story. Getting a little bit of the pullback here. Also expecting it on NQ. Nice little move up. But one thing we have to note, guys, is we've had several V-shaped reversals already. Move up, big V-shaped reversal. Move down, big V-shaped reversal. So when that starts happening, it's likely to continue. That is basically how yesterday went. Just V-shaped reversals, super choppy. Overall range. Would not be surprised if we get that again today. We really don't have too much of a possible catalyst. We do have PCE and consumer sentiment and inflation expectations all at 10 a.m. So here in 25 minutes. And that's really it. So that needs to work. Otherwise, we'll probably be floating. Still have not pulled back yet. Here we are back at that key level. Watching this closely. Here we go, baby. Moment of truth. Nice first bounce off the EMA. We'll wait for that pullback and second test. Not got that second pullback yet, and NQ has not even got to the EMA for the first time. S&P back to the 21. Let's see what happens there. All right, push below the EMA. Doesn't look like it's holding. We might be in for another V-shaped reversal here. All right, nice green bar. If we push above the EMA and get a higher low, I will be taking that as long. Not holding my breath though. This has a good chance of reversing. Oof, okay, not looking for long anymore. That's why we wait, and we had some good indication that that was going to happen. Given all the other VSRs, V-shaped reversals. Still coming back to test that key level. The market is interested in this area for sure. Good morning, by the way, Stephanie. Glad to see you. Really no clear bias, except we did have a nice little uptrend, but hard to tell if that's going to continue with this action around the key level. Oh, wait, this isn't even yesterday's high. What the heck happened here? Looks like we're actually above yesterday's high. That does improve things for sure. Still looking for a higher low. Come on, baby. Let's pull back one more time to the EMA, and that can give us our setup. Nasdaq 2 is looking good. Popped above the EMA. This is what we want. With a higher low, we'll be in the game. Still not pulling back here. All right, ES has moved a little too high for me to think about the higher low. But I think we have a pretty good chance of... Oh, actually, ES already popped to a new high. So that trend technically played out. I was going to start getting long on the NQ, but with ES played out, we might get a correction. If they both needed a new high, I think I would start to build a position on the NAS. S&P starting to correct, right on schedule. Oh, thank you, Neil. Apparently I have the 2000 tick chart on NQ, and you're right. I usually trade the 1500. Shoot, if there's a setup here that showed up that I wasn't aware of, I'm going to be bummed. Oh yeah, yep, there was a higher low. Well, shoot. Well, if you were trading this chart, I said I was looking for it, right? I said I was looking for a push above and a higher low. There it is right there. We pushed above the EMA. Ah, stop it. And then we got the higher low, so if y'all took that, it was a solid trade. Got out for a scalp already. But yeah, now we have news coming up in like 8 minutes, so we'll be flat for that. S&P continuing to push higher. Looks like we might challenge that key level, which would be that unbroken high all the way back from November 12th. Be pretty surprising, honestly, if it gets through that. All right, time to get hydrated while we wait for this news release. Boom, baby. Quick 16 ounces of the good stuff. If you're not chugging water in the morning, what are you even doing with your life, bro? Now looking at 3 minutes, and both of the trends have played out here on ES, of course. Oops. We had our move up, break new high, and then on NQ, same, we had our move up, break new high. So both trends are played out. Just realized I've not set any key levels on NQ. We're flying blind right now. This is basically the upper limit of that range that we've been in the last week. We came down, tested it, moved above it. Pretty good sign for the bulls. And let's mark out anything else to the upside. We're like right on that other key level as this trend is playing out. All right. Here comes the news, guys. 30 seconds. Should get some good volatility, and this is the last chance to get a catalyst for the market this week. At least based on what is scheduled. Okay, so consumer sentiment came in higher than what was forecasted. PCE came in exactly where it was forecasted. Inflation expectations are a little bit down from previously. But nothing too major in any of the numbers, so I don't think we're gonna see a big market move because of this. Sorry, I didn't see those messages. Octopus, fermented potato water. Oof, man, if I was chugging fermented potato water, we would see plenty of trades already. I'd be smashing that button. Paul, coffee, you know, we'll count it for you. I'll count it for you. Just chugging coffee first thing in the morning, throwing it down. Why not, you know? Get hyped up. Actually, I used to drink coffee. I don't really drink coffee anymore. I love it, but now I just drink it kind of as a treat on the weekends, not to help wake myself up. I was found around like 2 p.m. you know, after drinking coffee, just crashing hard, no energy, feeling sleepy all the time. I stopped drinking coffee, just drank water in the morning. Guys, I feel amazing all day. If you've never tried it, all you coffee addicts are like, don't even think about suggesting that. But seriously, I feel very good. It takes a little, you know, it takes a few days. Your first few days are going to be a little challenging. But yeah, first thing in the morning, get some water in your system. It's good stuff, guys. ES still moving up. We're now above that key level. Cup of tea is a nice middle ground. Neil, you would say that as an Englishman. Yeah, I did try tea too. Like I went from coffee. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna do tea. But I still had like that afternoon sluggishness. It wasn't until I fully switched over to ultra decaf, aka water. Ah, Scotsman. Gotcha. Okay. Scotsman living in England. You're behind enemy lines, my friend. All right. There may be some sort of a wider channel going on. We're now above those key levels, so we can for sure consider a long as the key level holds. Just launching higher still. So again, there's got to be some sort of larger channel in play. And it's kind of rare, but this second leg of our original channel might be the new one. Might be the new trend. I'd first go for something like this. Either way, we are looking for a long on the next pullback. We have pretty effortlessly gotten above that level, so buyers are winning out right now. over on NQ. I remember there being some more stuff above us, so I'm gonna go draw my levels here. Looking for unbroken highs, unbroken lows, and also like gaps. And here's a gap. All right, so there's the gap. Where are we at in relation to that? Ooh, we are very close. Super close to that gap. And then above that, we have some more key levels as well. It may even be the all-time high. Yeah, lots of stuff around there. But first, we got to get through this gap. We'll be watching for that. NQ definitely not as strong as the S&P, but still bullish nonetheless. Got above yesterday's high, holding it so far. So I will consider a long if we pull back. If we just drop straight below the EMA, then we're just going to, you know, that'll be proving, hey, buyer's not as strong here as we thought. This is indeed played out, and we got a correction. We're back into range kind of action. So this larger channel is like the best case scenario for the bulls. Don't know if it's actually going to be true or not. We will find out on this next pullback. Come on, market, just freaking pull back for us, will ya? This may be one of those float higher kind of days, kind of looking like it. Adolfo, good morning, friend. Yes, heading up to the next level. But you know, I kind of prefer this over what we've had the past few days of just like chop back and forth nonsense. Man, I'm getting ready to just press the buy button at this point. They're waiting for me to buy so it can go down. Yep, that is how it works. They know, man. They know. Gotta wear tinfoil so they can't anticipate that trade. All right, a little bit of a pullback here, or the first signs of it, at least. All right, now we are back at the EMA. Now we could consider taking this. NQ is also completing its pullback journey here. Watching both markets carefully. This is the point in which it would be a great setup to go long. And I think I'm going to take this trade on context. We'll add if it goes in my favor. Like the chance that we just shoot up straight to a new high is it's there. And it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. Didn't even get filled on my aggressive context-based trade, so got basically a double top. Now we'll have to wait for a new pullback. NQ's gone a little too high for me to buy too, but maybe we can get a second entry. We have one leg of the pullback here, one attempt higher. That second entry will provide us the highest probability of success. Come on, NQ. Give us that second leg of the pullback. Telling you guys, this price action is better than yesterday. I will say that. It is better than yesterday and the day before. That is the one thing. Hobby, no, unfortunately. Moving on from that. Did get some prize money, so it's not all for nothing. But yeah, it's really interesting. I've been trading for a long time. I've definitely gotten to a place where, as you guys probably experienced me, pretty even keel, you know, pretty in the zone, if you will. I don't get stressed out too much. Just get after it. But yeah, that environment definitely brought me back to like, oh yeah, this is what all the emotions feel like. This is what my mentor students are going through. So it's actually kind of helpful in that respect. Like, it's been a while since I've felt some of those things. Yeah, pressure's real, man. It's no joke, the whole mindset side of trading. ES coming back down to the moving average here. S&P, EMA not holding. We'll see if it holds on NQ. This is our last chance for a trade here within the first hour of trading, at least. I do expect some setups to occur later in the day. Ooh. Can we get that higher low? Let's look for it here. If trade sets up here, this could be really good. Could go into that gap. Be a nice move upwards. Come on, come on. Close green, close green. Nope. Closed below the moving average. Might take this based on context, watching the ES to see if it makes some upward progress. Right now it's below the EMA, which is not what you want, obviously. All right, I like that little move up. We're going to take one contract here. On context, we'll add to it if we keep confirming. We will cut it fast if it doesn't cooperate. I missed that. All right, there's the little ad. Come on, baby. Shoot on up. Let's go. Need some follow through, or I'm going to go back down to one contract. Don't really want to see this go against me at all. S&P is pushing up, which is good. Very helpful for our trade here. Nice. Look at that. There's the new high up there. Let's see if it can reach. ES is right about to test a key level. So you do want to be a little bit careful. Could get some rejection here. They'll take one of the contracts off if it starts to come back. Matter of fact, I'll take both off. Cool. We'll take the scalp there. It very well could go to that new high, but with how slow this has been, I'm not going to stick around to find out. If the market was really moving, if there was a lot of volume, that's when you want to hold until it gets to that new high. But given the back and forth, given the really grass growing kind of price action, I think it's wiser to take a scalp. Over on the S&P, this trend still valid. Have not broken it yet, so we still could look for a long. We do have a new high though, so we're gonna have to reset the count. But yeah, so far stick to the bullish side, guys. That's where all the trades are looking. That's where your probabilities lie. See y'all over on the Discord this afternoon. We'll keep hunting for some setups, get some good scalps, and shoot, maybe we might get a big market move and get an even bigger trade. But it's been a good week. Glad to have you guys along for the ride. Appreciate you. It's an awesome community. And yeah, have a great weekend if I don't see you guys. Take care.